someone who's in the FIRE community is about freedom. I love what I do. For me, being someone who's in the
man. Today we're close to my house. You know, Vancouver is pretty expensive. I wonder how other people are living here.
FIRE community is about freedom. I love what I do. I still don't want to do it for the next 30 years of my life. 65 seems like a really weird, arbitrary time to retire, so why don't I just change that number to 40 or 35 or 37? Hi, I'm Amberly. I'm 34 years old and I achieved financial independence in February of 2022.
Wow. See, I don't know if you can retire with 800,000 here in Vancouver. Like, this city is ridiculously expensive. Like, I think the base, people spend like $2,000 a month. So, I don't know how long 2,000 into 800,000. Hey, Alexa, what's 800,000 divided by 2,000?
800,000 divided by 2,000 is 400.
So basically 400 months. Alexa, what's 400 divided by 12?
I missed something. Can you say it again?
Alexa, what's 400 divided by 12?
400 divided by 12 is approximately 33.3333.
Okay, so she has 33 years to live. I guess, yeah, if you are 34 and you're assuming you'll be dead by 7, okay, it's a good retirement amount. But that's assuming she spends 2,000 a month, right? If you have kids and stuff like that, that number goes up to 5,000. So.
I've really only made between $13,000 and $20,000 a year up until 5 years ago. And when I got my first job with $50,000 a year, I realized I can save so much money. So I continued to keep my expenses really small. I only spent $1,300 a month back then, so I had a lot of leftover money. And to me, that was like the first time I could really pursue FI.
Yeah.
I've recently had a child 7 weeks ago, and that has changed things short term. Now I spend about $3,400 a month when it comes to personal expenses. I support my partner while we're working through a visa. He can't work and it's been a year. And so that's all dependent on me to provide for my family. I have been able to spend and get whatever we need for our child without feeling extremely stressed. We're still saving almost 70% of our—
Man, that's crazy. Listen, I get it, man needs a visa, but like, damn, if she's making all that money and he's not making money, imagine for a both making money. Like a partnership, I just feel like.
our income, because we have so much coming in and our expenses are low, even with these crazy extra expenses from our child. My current finances are 2 401k accounts that total $119,000, a taxable brokerage account with $55,000, a Roth IRA with $37,000 in it, 2 HSAs that total of $12,000, a 529 education account for our kid, which is $9,000, and 1 company stock account, which is $6,000. Truthfully, I can be completely FIRE right now. I only need a total of $40,000 a year to cover every single expense that I have. So that's $1 million in a brokerage account, or the cash flow that I currently have, which is $6,500 a month. But it turns out I don't think $40,000 is enough.
$100,000 a year.
I'm going to continue with my day job for the next 3 to 5 years, put another $140,000 to $200,000 away into a taxable brokerage account, and by that time, in 3 to 5 years, my entire liquid savings will be about $750,000. With cash flow from houses on the side, that will be plenty of enough money for me to feel comfortable.
Dear Lord, I pray for a wife like this. Please, where are you, baby?
Quitting my job and walking away. For me, there's some scarcity mindset when it comes to finances. I grew up very poor, and so a number will never satisfy that little hole in my heart that feels like I'm never gonna be secure enough when it comes to finances. I could work 10 years and that wouldn't be because of finances, that would be because of my insecurity about money.
Yeah.
So I always thought I'd follow a traditional path. I would go to university, get married to like my high school or university boyfriend, have some kids, get a house in Ottawa. And all of a sudden one day I decided that I was not going to apply to university. I had made a decision that I was going to become a millionaire. And so that drive to do more, be more, and have more has been a huge defining factor in my adulthood.
I'm just saying, man. How is this? Yo, this man is I'm just concerned with the brother. Like, he's just living his good life. Like, not even bothered that she's working. Come on, people. Am I the only one? Like, how is this relationship
Ended up
working?
working at a tech company where I was a project coordinator. I was making $52,000 a year, more than double my parents what they had made.
Wow.
One of the ways that I found that I could exponentially change my journey to FIRE, instead of wait 15 years of saving my paycheck at 50%, I could buy real estate and make money off of real estate. My partner and I decided to move in together and purchase a house, which is always a risky endeavor.
Okay. Oh.
I started renting it out in May of 2019,
See,
then started doing short-term rentals shortly after.
Well, that's smart. If you're getting US dollars and then living in Canada, like, that's the smartest move you can make over there. But she's a pretty smart lady. I get why my brother was like, you know, man, I'm just gonna knock her up and call it a day. Oh, she in
For my
Denver,
second property,
Vancouver.
someone approached me about purchasing it from the seller directly. I only had 60 at the time, and so I was in a pinch and needed to figure out where I was gonna find $40,000. So I was able to take some money out of a HELOC out of my current property that I was living in to finish that down payment off, and then it took me about a year to pay back that $40,000 HELOC.
Damn.
Which is going to be our like family home. And I only put 5% down because I wasn't planning on buying a property and had been putting all my money towards my brokerage account and not my savings. So that one is a lot less than I actually would feel comfortable with, but we made it work. Hi everyone, welcome to Fin Talks. We are talking healthcare today. Amberley Grant Finance is actually in the negative because I run around the country going to speaking events and speaking at different places like Austin, California, Minneapolis.
750,000. Wow.
I never see myself fully retiring. Like, the FI part of FIRE is actually what I'm going for, that freedom to do whatever I want. And what that looks like to me is bike riding to the grocery store, hanging out with our new kid, having my family go on traveling, like going on vacation to other places, or living abroad for a little bit. So that's something that FIRE will bring us, is that we can have the flexibility to be wherever we want. It makes us have a lot of freedom and the ability not to feel too much stress on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah. Well, that's what's up, man. First of all, what I'm just gonna say is, listen, ladies. Okay, just have to be sure that I read this correctly. Yeah, it says Vancouver, Canada. What I'm gonna say is, one, I have no issues being a stay-at-home dad, alright? I have no issues with that. What I'm not gonna do is go on the internet or national television being paraded as I just chill at home and do nothing. Like, I gotta have some dignity, man. Like, listen, this lady is making massive amounts of money. Kudos to her. Living in Vancouver is expensive, you know what I mean? Like, it's ridiculously expensive. And for the amount of money that she's making, salute to them, you know what I mean? Like, to take care of a grown man and a kid at the same time, it's not easy. But if you're making $152,000 a year, hey, to each their own. I don't make that. So what do I know? But if my lady was doing it, then hey, I'll 100% support it, man. Come on. Listen, man, it's there's a difference between waking up being worried about, damn, what am I going to eat and where am I going to get rent from, and just knowing your lady got you, man. Like, it feels like a free ride. I don't know how that situation works. I just don't know if it's for me. All right? Let me know in the comment section what your thoughts are. But yeah, this is Vancouver. Felt like we had to react to this. I can see some of the areas where I play around. Anyway, let me know in the comment section which other videos I should be checking out and what did you think of this video. I'll be seeing you guys in the next one.